Alright guys, we are back for segment number 2 of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. We just did a game of Super Mario Brothers for the NES, and that was a whole lot of fun. And we ended up getting the World 8-3, which was a very good performance overall. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario World for the SNES. So let's see what happens on this game. Alright, let's choose my file, of course. And we're just going to play for the first world in this segment like we always do. Alright, let's go and get started at Yoshi's Island 1. Alright, there's a mushroom. And we'll get another mushroom there from that bush. Alright, time to go down the pipe. Alright, up we go. There's a checkpoint. Dang, I missed it. Oh, come on! What the heck? Okay, there we go. Alright, there's one up. Now let's go ahead and get this fire flower. Ah, dang it, no stars right there at the end of the first level, unfortunately. But that's alright. Alright, anyways, now it's time to go to Yoshi's Island 2. And there's our good old pal Yoshi. A good, fitting character to get into the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, since he is a green character. Alright, checkpoint. We can get a 1-up right here. Alright, we'll climb up this vine right here very quick. Ah, come on! That Monty Mole decided to trick me right there. Alright, let's try to very carefully get back on Yoshi. There we go. Alright, let's go down this pipe now. Alright, let's go and try to get some of the coins from up here inside those question blocks that are flying around. Alright, we just got a 1-up. Okay, there we go. Now let's make our way back up. Alright! We are going to get some stars this time, and we got 30 of them. Alright, on to Yoshi's Island 3. Alright, let's spit out some fire here, and we got a checkpoint. Spit out some more fire right there. And we're back to using the fire flower. Alright, now let's see how many stars we can get at the end of this level. 25, alright. Alright, let's go into Yoshi's Island 4. Alright, we can get another fire flower right there. Alright, I'll gladly take a star. Okay! Got one up right there. Alright, how many stars are we gonna get at the end of this level? Let's find out. Ah, nothing. We weren't really gonna have much of a chance right here. I'm trying to play a bonus game anyway right here, so it could have been worse. Alright. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish off the segment at Iggy's Castle. Alright, there's a checkpoint. Now it's time to go into this door. And we gotta be careful not to get squished in this room. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. Oh no! Okay, we're fine. Alright, let's go fight Iggy. See ya, sucker! Now that's how you get it done like a boss. Alright, let's go and get through this cutscene. I certainly do say that was a great way to wrap things up for this segment for what I was expecting. Definitely very proud of myself for that. So anyways, that is going to do it for Super Mario World for the SNES as part of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.